wasn't lost because I didn't know what to do. I felt lost because I was listening to the wrong inner voice. So for years I thought my voice, my loud voice in my head, was my intuition. You know, the one that warned me, the one that analysed and catastrophized everything, the one that I thought would keep me safe. But it wasn't my intuition. It was my fear pretending to be logic. And the moment I discovered my real inner voice, my true inner voice, everything started to shift. My decisions stopped feeling heavy. My nervous system and anxiety calmed. And life stopped feeling like something I had to force. So if you've ever felt stuck, conflicted, or strangely disconnected from yourself, this video will explain exactly why, and more importantly, how to reconnect. So today I'm going to talk to you about 3 important principles. The first one I'm going to talk to you about is the reason why we often can't hear our inner voice. The second point I want to cover is how I got to finally recognize it. And the third point I'm going to cover is what changed for me when I finally listened to it. Okay, first principle, why you can't hear your inner voice. You know, it's pretty obvious your inner voice is quiet. But your mind has been trained to be loud. You know, from childhood, you were taught to listen outward, abide by the rules, listen to authority, seek approval, or you will have consequences. And over time, these voices didn't disappear. They slowly programmed your mind. They seeped inside your head into your subconscious mind. And now most people live their entire lives obeying this internalized noise, thinking it's the absolute truth. And here's what most people confuse. Anxiety feels like intuition. Overthinking feels like intelligence. Fear feels like realism. But your inner voice doesn't operate like that. It never rushes you. It never pressures you. It never panics. Fear is urgent. Intuition is calm. Fear says, decide now or you'll lose everything. Intuition says, wait, you'll know. And because silence feels uncomfortable, most people drown it out with distraction, with movement, with resistance, with constant doing, phones, opinions, productivity. But silence is empty. Silence is where truth speaks. Your inner voice didn't disappear. It's been waiting for you to slow down long enough to hear it. And here's the exact moment everything actually changed for me. And that leads me on to point 2, how I finally recognized it. You know, I stopped asking the question everyone asks, what should I do? And I asked something different. And that was, what do I already know but keep ignoring? And the answer didn't come in words. There was no dramatic insight, no emotional high, no mental explanation. There was just a feeling of certainty. There's no fear, no excitement, just knowing. And that's when I noticed something different, something critical. That fear shouts, ego explains, but intuition whispers and waits. It doesn't argue with you. It doesn't try to convince you. It doesn't try to seek validation. It feels grounded, neutral, and still. And here's the key that most people miss. Your inner voice doesn't care if you're comfortable. It doesn't care if you're comfortable. It cares if you're aligned. And once you recognize that, you can't unhear it. You may ignore it, but you'll always feel the cost when you do. That quiet resistance, that heaviness, that inner friction that you have inside, that's not punishment. That's a form of self-betrayal because you're not doing what you're meant to be doing. And that leads me on to topic 3. What changed when I started listening? And this is where everything truly shifted for me. I stopped forcing decisions. I stopped chasing things that looked right but felt wrong. stopped abandoning myself just to feel safe or accepted. I walked away sooner. I trusted timing. I chose peace over approval. And something unexpected happened. Life started responding to me differently. Not because I was controlling it, but because I stopped resisting myself. So alignment creates momentum. Clarity creates confidence. Listening creates trust with yourself. So your inner voice isn't mystical, it's not dramatic, it's your internal compass. And if you ignore it and life feels heavy, follow it. And if you do, your life starts to feel guided. It's not easier, but a little cleaner. Your inner voice isn't something you need to find. It's something you need to remember. It existed way back when you were born, existed before fear, before conditioning, before doubt. And if something in this video felt familiar, if something stirred inside you, well, that wasn't coincidence. That was your inner voice recognizing itself. So the question is no longer, can you hear it? The real question is, will you listen? Thanks so much for watching. If this video hit something real for you, please share it with someone who needs it. You may already know someone who runs on empty and can't figure out why. And this might be exactly what they need to hear. And if you'd like to watch my next video about being unstuck, watch it here. Peace out. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.